Hey guys, what's going on? Adamus Prime coming back at you with another episode for our dream park. Now, in this episode, obviously you can see it's bright and early, everything's shining in your face. Oh man, right? But with that, it comes into my mind that there is no real nightlife. You know, let's be honest, an adult nightlife or anything of the sort coming into this park. So now, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I think I'm going to go ahead and construct that nightlife right over here. Now, obviously, throughout the park, you're going to end up seeing this down here and being like, whoa, what is a random hot tub doing down there? What is that? Well, if you guys have watched one of the previous episodes, you guys may already know what this is right here. But I'm not going to go ahead and reveal that next. It'll probably be in next episode. That is where we're constructing this. But it'll all tie together whenever we have the nightlife coming on over here. So with that, let's jump straight in. Let's go ahead and produce another spot for our guests to stay at. Maybe with the nice hotel to start it off, if we can get it to agree. I've actually already layered out all of the I've flattened all the terrain. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. We can deal with a hotel there. Alright, so and let's be honest, there's probably going to be more than one hotel that people are going to want to stay at right here. So let's go ahead and move these on in nice and close. Can we get it back a little bit? Nope. Alright, squeeze, just tap it in. Just go ahead and tap it. There we go. Bonus points to everyone who was born far enough back to actually know what that movie is. Or, you know, for the newer people who actually have seen the movie. More props to you. Alright, so obviously we need a nightlife, right? So what we're going to need is we're going to need a bunch of fun festivities for the adults. So obviously, nonetheless, the first thing that comes into everyone's mind is going to be what? Drinking. So let's go ahead and just start hammering it out over here for drinks. Getting these bars stacked up. Actually, you know what? I don't think I really want to put bars right next to each other. So let's go ahead and do like a bar, a bowling alley. There we go. Oh, it's a little off, but that's alright. It shouldn't make that big of a difference. Let's see. And then probably another bar. Just so that way the bars can like compete with one another on the edge of the bowling alley. Let's see. And then now this is unfortunately where it all ties in. We don't have very much more. I mean, obviously I think we can go ahead and go in and maybe throw in an arcade for, you know, some of the nerdier adults. And, you know, maybe they just don't want to come over here and drink all the time. Something along those lines. And they just want to come in here, you know, just have a nice fun place to get away at. So with that, obviously, now we're going to need some food. Let's be honest. When you're plastered, you're not going to really want to go sit down in a restaurant. So I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a nice fast food right there. And then who knows, actually, maybe some people, like I said, you know, people who are going to enjoy the arcade over everything else, maybe they're going to enjoy a restaurant as well. Oh, actually, this is going to be pushing it on. Oh, it just perfectly fits in there. Oh, yes, yeah, so it was completely planned, everything, all of that nature. There we go. Let's see if we can line up that edge corner piece. Probably should have just left it there. There we go. Now, everything is lined up there. Well, for the most part, right? See, we've got fast food, arcade, 2 bars, a bowling alley, and a restaurant. So, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can get a nice fancy path to line up all the way down here in a straight line. See, it's obstructed, so we're going to have to start it at more of an angle. Let's see, maybe right here. And I think all of it should connect with one another. If we just go ahead and bring it all the way down here. Of course it's obstructed. See, I really want a nice straight line, a nice straight strip. So what I think I'm going to have to do is make it barely end up touching. There we go. See, and then bring it all the way down. Maybe the first one right there, second one right there, third one right there, fourth one right there. That's absolutely perfect. Now, I know I just said that I would like it all to touch, but actually it's... Oh, actually, never mind. I just completely misread the icons up there. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is maybe start this one and connect it on through. Maybe I can do that. Maybe if it stops spazzing out. Oh no, that looks hideous. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see. Can we get in there and delete all of this? There we go. Alright. So what we're going to have to do is, I think we're just going to go ahead and scoot all of these stores that aren't connected. We're going to go ahead and scoot those ones up. So let's see. So we have a bar here. So that means that the bowling alley was taken out. So let's go ahead and rotate that around town. Come on, give me a little bit more of a precise angle there. Oh, actually, I can just feed it straight in there. There we go. Perfect. Now that's tight as can be. Let's see. And then it led into another bar. Oh, I don't even know why I touched it. It was perfect there. All right. Let's bring it all in nice and close. And then obviously now we have the restaurant to be thrown in here as well. Actually, it says it's that. Oh, it's probably just not connected because it's still building. So that's fine. Let's get this one in here. Let's see. Obstructed by the fences. Can we still get it to fit? Yes, we can. All right, perfect. So now we have this nice strip coming along. Oh, but then that brings into the problem of, I don't like the way these hotels are per se either. I would like these hotels maybe to be rounded about, or actually maybe I'm just overthinking it, because the hotels, it doesn't really matter all that much. So with that, let's go ahead and get some narrow pathways running from here onto the famous boardwalk. Actually, you know what? Might just be able to turn it into another big pathway. There we go. Perfect. Grand opening for everything. Let's see. Can we get the lights to be evenly spaced out? There we go. Now with that, I think we're going to go ahead and throw in a little bit more of aesthetic right here. Actually, let's go ahead and reduce the radius a little bit. Can we get some actual trees, please? No? No trees. That's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and remove all those then. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I like the way the forest looks around it. Maybe with some trees, a little bit of those crazy bugs flying out and stuff. Actually, what is the difference between those and just throwing in shrubs? Let's go ahead and take a quick side-by-side comparison. Okay, so it looks like the plants are pretty much the same. The only difference is that I can see is that nothing. There's no difference. I mean, there's a little bit of a texture difference in between the two, but other than that, I don't really notice much. But just for the sake of keeping the forest out and, you know, all the bugs and everything, I think I'm going to go ahead and just throw shrubs over here along the edge, since I can't seem to get trees. There's some shrubs over here, and maybe just some dense forest over here behind the actual hotel, so that way everyone knows, like, hey, you know, don't come back here. But not that I would stop anyone anyway. Same with over here, just a nice little scenic coming back into the background. Know that the park is still alive, right? Let's see, I actually might be able to get a nice tree here. There we go. That's a huge tree as well. Maybe I can get another one over here in this corner. Nope, I can't get one in the corner right there. Okay, perfect. So, there we go. Actually, wait a second. It says that it needs to be connected all the way through. All of these still. So I think we've run into a little bit of a situation here. Every single one of these are still not connected. But I think our quick fix to that is going to be maybe just building something right here. Possibly. See, I really don't want to get rid of... What is going on there? I don't want it to come out here. What is going up with the mechanics right now? So weird. Let's see. So everything over here says it's going to be obstructed. What if I just go ahead and roll into this? No, it's just still not going in. Oh, maybe that's going to have to be... Oh, it's going to have to be something that I fix off camera. But either way, I still think that this looks absolutely perfect. Even if we have to throw in something small over here. But weird, it says I even connected right here. Oh, well. I'm not going to worry about it too much more in this. I think it looks great right here. It's still... Oh, never mind. I know what the problem is. I can't believe I just spent so much time thinking about that. It's just the fact that I don't have a monorail station coming on in here. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is throw the monorail station right over here at the edge. Bringing it right in. No big deal. Now with that, I'm obviously going to have to... Let's see. I wish I could just run like a double track. But I think I'm going to have to connect it. Oh, let's get a... There we go. A couple of pillars right there. And then it'll just free float over all of this. Alright, so unfortunately we're going to have to backtrack on some of these right here. Get rid of some of that. Should just free float all the way until we get into the exhibit over here. And I'll just do it from there, and hopefully it's not too sharp. Now, yep. That looks a little funky, but I can make do with it, and I like the way it looks for now. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And then now we're going to need to connect this over to this nightlife area. But at the same time, we're going to need to maybe do a nice windy path. Actually, no, I've got a gyrosphere over there, so I really just need to put it just straight through here, straight through the center of this. You can get a good glimpse at everything over here. Now, obviously, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there as far as the track goes, just because I'm not sure what else I'm going to put all the way around here. So I'll just go ahead and leave this place entirely stranded as it is. Although if they wanted to get through the gates, they can. No hotels. These guys are just kind of stuck. But that's not my problem, I guess. Oh, and also, I completely forgot, is that in between the episodes, I actually had to add an extra Kentrosaurus, which, wow, look at those way those spikes ended up being. Oh, man, he knew that we were looking at us. He gave on quite the show. I got a couple of them with the same genomes and vivid patterns as well. But look at this guy. Completely didn't even showcase him. I can't remember what skin pattern that is, but look at that. A nice blue tint in there. Look at the head. This guy is absolutely beautiful. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a second. Maybe pop a screenshot of that if I can. There we go. That's beautiful. But yeah, I had to go ahead and throw in, I believe I went with 5 gigant Spinosauruses inside of here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then there's 4 Kentrosauruses in there. They have a double feeder. One over here if somebody wants to, you know, just be by itself. And then over here as well for them. Now, Rexy over here has just been living it up entirely. Just going around town. Sniffing around, roaring literally every second that we come over and check it out. Of course, it's not going to do it now. Making a liar out of me, right? As do pets in general. Now, everything over here is not going to be connected, but that's alright. Go ahead and worry about that another time. But there we go. We have the nice nightlife coming in over here. Let's see what else would we like to put in. I think that's going to be about it for this right here. As far as nightlife goes, I don't think there's really... Let's go ahead and go back through. I don't think there's much else that we can actually put inside of there to make it seem like a nightlife area. I don't know. Oh, well, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below if I missed something or if there's something you want to see over here inside of this, you know, the the adult-only section, I guess is what we'll say. And make sure you stay tuned for the next episode down here. Let's get a like if you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'll go... Sorry about the shortened episode here, but I really want to hop into making this thing for you guys as well. And I'll see you all at the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and take care.